What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes and Polar Bear. Now, this is from the Mass Device episode, movie? Was it a movie? I can't remember. But yeah, this is from that whole Mass Effect scene. I think it was a movie, right? Like a short movie. Could be wrong. But yeah, here he is in the packaging. You got the window package, you got the Mass logo, you've got him, Polar Bear, part of the Mass Device with the materials, glowing hands, normal hands. It'd be pretty cool. I wonder if there's anything being hidden in here. But yeah, let's well, there's the side with the artwork getting attacked. That's a really cool shot right there. 161. You got him here. You got a bear trap. You've got the polar bear. I don't know if he comes with that or not, the trap or not. Yeah, the bear looks like it's got some accessories itself, so that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. Other side, front again. Now let's get them open and check them out. All right, so outside of the packaging, they look pretty cool. Just so you know, it comes with a clamshell, and behind the clamshell on the back is a cardboard piece, part of the background. It does have the bear trap on it, so you want to make sure that you don't um, forget that. Plus, it comes with a piece of the bear that's on there also, so you're gonna be wondering like, hey, where is that? And that'll make you look back there too. So you get the bear. He's disassembled in pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and pop his legs on. You got Snake Eyes right there, who looks. I don't remember how many episodes or movies or anything. Like, how long did we see him in that look for? Was it just the one? Was I think it might have been a couple more, but not very long before he was changed over. So there is our polar bear down on his all fours. We've got a bunch of accessories. So we've got the part of the mask device, some of the materials. We've gotten different colors. Breaker had one. I can't remember if we've gotten the other one or not. Just off the top of my head. Here you have the little canister he was carrying around, getting all radiated, that sort of thing. We got the bear trap. Looks cool. It does function. It's just held in there by these little prongs there. And that just helps it. Oh, I did that backwards. And that just helps it, swing open and close. But nothing too crazy. So, chomp. It's not a bad color. I mean, a little dry brush would have helped it out just a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. Polar Bear's got extra head sculpt here. Really nice. Look all in there. Got the different paint, the teeth all the way to the back, which is really cool. Scars here. Damaged panel where it's got the arrows in them. For Snake Eyes, we've got the pistol. Looks cool. I like most of his weapons are black and silver. That one looks nice. Our classic rifle, our Joe, series, the cartoon rifle, the animated rifle, which I like it. You got that in black and silver, which looks good. I like this, and just to always throw back to the show, I feel like they should include these with everybody. We've got all kinds of realistic weapons from all kinds of different companies now. They can always find something to put in there, but as long as they give us, if they give us realistic weapons and throw in one of these, I'll be fine. You got the knife. He comes with different hands. So you got chopping hands for both. They are glowing. He was already radiated at that point. 2 fists. And then you get a couple of trigger finger hands before he's all glowing and stuff like that. And that is it for all of the accessories. Let's take a look at this polar bear a little bit closer. So this polar bear is pretty cool. It's big, but it's not too big, and it's small in a way, but not too small. Like I feel like it should be larger than this. That's just my thoughts. Because polar bears are freaking massive. They're ginormous, and they're like one of the only animals that still prey on humans. They don't care. Yeah, here we got the nice shading. It's plain white. You got the scars going across there. It looks good. The paint looks good. Here you got the panel on the side that will pop out. You can see the flesh. You just take this, line it up, plug that in, and you can see where he's hurting, angry. Just pop off the other head. You can see where that works. Hinge, ball joint. Just pop that on. Rah. Now we are going to get some bears from Mythic Legions, and I'm wondering that scale. Like, I'm wondering if that's going to be the scale that I really want to see against anybody, against 6-inch type figures. But this one, it does look good, and I guess I don't have that. Nobody has that, so can't judge it. Just look at this guy by itself, and it looks pretty cool. The alternate parts are really cool. I'll leave that out. That in there. Articulation again, you got the hinge with the ball joint, which lets his head roll around, which is really cool. You've got the hinge. It rotates there, so ball. Kind of same thing going on. The legs go out about that far. Go in, hinge, ball, so they can rotate in and out. Ball and hinge, all in the little wrist part of it. Toe hinge. The waist, there's nothing up here. The legs go in and out. Just a little bit. Ball and hinge. Ball and hinge. No toe joints on this guy. On the back. But he does stand up, get crazy. There we go. We got him standing on his own hind feet. He can look down. Okay. Not bad. Like, that's pretty cool. Definitely got the way more angry face going. And he looks awesome. That's pretty cool. Get the bear trap, of course. I mean, it's not really going to go around his foot or anything like that. But if you got a timber, maybe you can use that on your timber. I never picked up the Snake Eyes that has the timber with it. Even though I wanted a timber, I ended up having a different one with my Mezco. But yeah, this guy looks really cool. Pretty fun. I'm definitely curious about the size. Sure, you can use them for like other scenes and scenarios too. So yeah, pretty cool. For Snake Eyes, he looks pretty cool. Very different. This isn't like how we're used to seeing him because he didn't show up like this very often. But you get the nice paint on the goggles, that metallic purple, and you've got this like bluish purple and other purples throughout. So we've seen this harness before. You got the purple on there, blue purple suit, purple patch there, or pouch. You got those glowing hands. Cool way of doing it. Really nice way of making that look come to life. You've got the knife holster or the knife sheath here, and then we've got the gun holster on the other side. Pistol. So we'll throw that in there. Really nice. Nice texturing. This is like one of those like standard bodies. This is something that's like our stalker. I would say like a stalker body. We'll look at that a little bit closer when we do some comparisons. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like a stalker body with a different head sculpt. Or we've seen this head sculpt before also on like a different Snake Eyes. Just all repaint. But done really nicely though. So not bad. For articulation, he's on double ball peg. I wish I had the hinge, but head looks down about that far, goes up about that far. So further up than down. Of course, you got the base of the neck. That allows you to look just a little bit more down, but not too much. Going back better, side to side. Rolls around really nice. Butterfly joints. T-pose, a little past T. Upper bicep. Double jointed elbows. Hinge, rotation, all that in the wrist. You've got the ab crunch underneath the harness, which lets him go all the way forward, which is nice. I love that. Going back. You got the ball waist. Drop down hips. That goes forward about that far. Back to neutral. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Upper boot cut. Hinge. Pivot. All that in the ankle. And that is our Snake Eyes. So really, really cool. Get some different poses going. Throw that rifle in. I don't know if I'm going to leave. I probably will. It's a pretty unique figure. So I think that having these glowing hands, probably have to leave it on him. Just because it stand out. And it's not like it's my main Snake Eyes figure. You know what I mean? So why not leave it with the parts that are like very unique like that? Is how I feel about him. If anybody asks, it's definitely a talking point, conversation point. But very cool. It would have been cool if he had like a little hook on a harness or something like that I could leave the little canister attached to, just to maybe I'll hook it around his knife or something like that. It's not meant to be like that, but that way you can kind of keep some of the accessories together, which is kind of cool. And that looks good. That looks great. What do y'all think? I think it looks pretty awesome. Got these two. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And another shot of these two. Snake Eyes over here with thinking he's the polar bear whisperer, I guess. Looking at this polar bear, like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. wait. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They look good. It's a pretty fun set. It's pretty cool. And then you just have your own fun with it. Again, I've got this thing hanging around the knife. That's probably how I'm going to leave it. Though. It looks pretty cool. And I believe because this is the Stalker set, there should have been a silencer, like a little suppressor there, but he didn't come with one. I think that's why this holster is like that. Either that or I'm missing something. Yeah, that's probably how I'm going to leave it. Of course, he's got the normal colored hands just for the one. Would have been kind of cool if he came with the normal skin tone for the other, like the same hands, but not a deal breaker for me. All right, here is the Snake Eyes from this pack with the polar bear with the other Snake Eyes figures in my collection. I do have a few more Snake Eyes, but they're pretty similar to this one here. I didn't really care for them as much, so they're not on display. They're in like some tubs and stuff like that. But yeah, these are the ones that I really, really, liked a lot. Of course, these two come with a lot. These are my two Mezcos. So this is more of that helmet is more of the style that I'm kind of used to from back in the day. I did like this figure a lot. Don't care for pleather so much, but a really nice figure. Now this guy, the Commando Mezco version, does have a head very similar to the to this version, the one that came in the set. It's got that similar style. And we got our V4, which is a very fun one also, coming out around the same time as this guy. Then we're looking at this guy right now. Then, of course, the early version of the all black, which I'm kind of hoping that we do get some more redos of the Snake Eyes and the other looks and stuff. Got the polar bear back there, and this is the Timber from the Mezco version. So pretty cool. Got these guys. I mean, having those. Looking at Timber and the polar bear, I do feel like the polar bear should be even larger if you look at them in scale wise. So, yeah, that kind of helps. I mean, you see him next to these guys. I feel like, I don't know, he should be raised up around there. Maybe I'm not thinking right, but I'm pretty sure the polar bears are freaking massive. They are ginormous. So, yeah, not a bad look at all of them. So that's going to be it for this review. Overall, I think the set is pretty cool, but it has a pretty high price point. I don't know or feel like it is worth that. That's just me personally, of course. If you're a Snake Eyes fan and you're getting all of them, it probably didn't bother you. I did want the set because I thought it was very unique. Even though Snake Eyes, I bash on it a little bit because I'm a Storm Shadow guy, but I do like Snake Eyes. But I mean, this guy is all the sculpting came from the polar bear. I mean, this guy is a pretty much redone Stalker, and I forgot to show that earlier, so I am grabbing him off the shelf right now. And I mean, you can see let me pop his head off so we get a better look. So you can see the same harness. You can see where the suppressor was supposed to be. On this one, you got the knife sheath, the boots, the detailing, the pants, everything, how smooth it is. You got the radios around the neck. Same figure. It's the exact same figure. And we've got the head sculpt before, so nothing but repaint on the Snake Eyes. And they're charging quite a bit. Maybe it is because of the polar bear, but man, it's cool because you're like, hey, giving us something different. Are they ever going to use that polar bear again? Like, I have no idea. And I'm all for, like, hey, giving us something super unique and stuff like that. Not everything needs to be completely redone and reused all the time, but maybe we'll see it again in something, but I don't know. But right now, that Snake Eyes is just straight repaint. So the cost of it, everything was the bear. Like, that's kind of a lot. I don't know. What do y'all think? Again, I wish it was a larger bear. And the bear is nicely done. It looks cool. Articulation isn't nice. The paint is nice. The dry brushing, so it's not plain white, because they're not really plain white. They're dirty. the different head sculpts, the bear trap. So it's a fun set, an expensive set. I'd say it's kind of expensive for what you're getting. Definitely a fun set though. I do like the uniqueness of it. Um, Happy to have it, but yeah, this is, as always, I'm trying to help you decide whether it's for you or if you're gonna wait or something like that. And I can't make that decision for you, but me personally, I'm not 100% sure that it's worth the price that they're asking, just because of mostly the Snake Eyes figure. Again, that figure is awesome. The Stalker body is awesome. The paint they did on it and the uniqueness of it is awesome, but you can't get around it being just a straight reuse from stuff they already had. I know somebody's going to be like, yeah, they all do reuse, but um, sometimes the price should reflect that, you know. And this thing was kind of pricey, and again, we're just trying to say it's all for the bear then, and maybe it is, but I don't know. It's up to you, the consumer. So now that'll be it for this review, and I hope I showed you enough to help you out and make you or help you decide whether it's for you or not at this price point or waiting. Um, just trying to help out. So I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.